Alright, so getting ready to do this mold. You put it together and it makes like a pencil holder, you know, makeup brush holder or whatever. So I already mixed up some resin because this is going to be a couple of steps of layers of resin. This time I'm using this Tea Expert resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio still. So I just thought I would try it out. The first layer I'm going to be putting this sticker, which I cut in half and did some trimming and whatnot so it will fit in here. And so yeah, this is the resin. I'm not adding anything to it right now. I don't want to put too much in here yet. I forgot to get out my tweezers. That will help me place her beautiful face. So the more shiny side is going to go down. And I'm trying to remember how I had this. Okay. So right now I'm also making sure there's no like trapped bubbles underneath her, because I don't want her to come out all janky. I want her to come out looking stunning like she does right now. So she does have a little bit underneath her over here. Apparently my tray has gone a little off kilter. It was level, or at least it's supposed to be level. I have an auto leveling thing underneath that's supposed to auto level out, but it may not be working very well. So once again, this one should go the other direction, and I knocked a hair in. Isn't that lovely? So I'm just using a hand wipe for that. Trying to make sure she stays down over here. And I will move that resin around in a moment. So put this one in. Oop. I do have my heating mat underneath here. This wood thing is just keeping it from getting too hot. I have it turned up pretty high to where it'll heat up through it. Alright, so I've got to figure out this leveling issue I have going on. Dropped another fuzz in there. Let's see if that helps at all. And this one, I don't know if it has enough resin in it. Oops. So I'm not adding anything in the sides here, but I do want to create the same amount of layers. So I want to go in and dust some micas, create a pretty design with them. So to keep it all looking uniform, I will go ahead and do a empty layer of resin on these as well. Alright, so we are back with these. They are enough. I think we can move on to the next step that I want to do, and I'm going to take some of my chameleon powders. Look at that one, that's so pretty. I just kind of do a little bit of dusting here and there. And then this one is purple, red, gold. It's also really pretty. Oops. I'm not going to do that either. They're probably seeing a lot of sparkles line up right now. And then we have purple, red, and green. And that first one was green, purple, blue, purple. Look at that. So pretty. So right now it looks like a mess. I'm aware. Just going to kind of hold it down. And I will be back when I mix up some resin with some black mica. Alright, so I got my resin mixed in some black mica. And I'm just going to fill up as many of these as I can and see how far this goes. Oops, I don't mean to touch that. Alright, so I'm gonna set these off to the side and mix up another thing of this resin. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back to pour these 2, 3, hopefully. These should take less because they're not as big. Alright, so I'm going to put these on a different surface to level them out. And then I will be back to demold and glue it together with you. Bye. Alright, so I'm back. This is cured up pretty good. Now, I'm going to demold this, and I think I'm actually going to do a little bit different than what I originally planned. So, let's see. Oh, she came out so pretty. So I do think the multi-chrome in the background does take away from the holographic a little bit, but she's still really pretty. That's what this one looks like. Oh yeah. She is so pretty. So that's the chick, the beautiful girl, and this is just going to be black. Black mica. It's got a little bit of the multi-chrome that fell in there. This is just going on the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see how these pieces. Oh, that's pretty. And that's pretty. So, if I put this together, it would go like this. And then you'd only ever see one or the other side of the girl's face. So I think instead, what I would like to do is make a set where you could have them sitting, you know, near each other, and it would make her face kind of, you know, it would, I think that would make a gorgeous set to have that on the outside. So I'm going to just go ahead and do up more of this. It'll be the same thing I already showed you, and then I'll be back to glue it all together. And these need to cure up a little bit more anyways, because they're so thin. They take a couple days, a little bit more time to really get firm, and I want them super firm. So I will be back to do all of that. Hello. So I wanted to show you these. I'm finished. I tried to record the glue, adhering them together, but it didn't work out. I kept going off camera with them, so you couldn't even see what I was doing. So I'm just gonna leave that part out, and I'll tell you what I did and show you what they look like. I think they're pretty. I love them. So what do you think? They're pretty. A little bit more going on than I had originally planned, but so they hold together very nice. Hopefully you can see that stunning sticker picture thing in there, this woman. And here's the other half of her. Really pretty. And of course, these are shifty. That's the back. And the other side. Bottom's just plain black. And then back to this one. This one all kind of floated off to the side. I don't know why I did that, but of course, plain bottom. And you can see some UV resin on the inside. E6000 shows too much on here, and when it dries, it kind of looks a little white. weird, so I don't like using E6000. Super glue does not work. It dries all funky and messes your project up. So I just took my UV resin and did section by section, just kind of tacking it together and curing it. And then once I had it all together, minus the bottom, then I did like lines in there. Let me see, like there's a bunch that goes down because I want it to have a really good hold. And then I cured that repeatedly. And then I glued on the bottom. And I put quite a bit of, well, I didn't glue or resin or UV resin onto the bottom. And put quite a bit down there as well because I want it to be able to, you know, put stuff in there so they'll be able to pick it up and move it. So I think these turned out really pretty. Very happy with them. I'm so sorry I couldn't get it on video, me actually putting them together. It's kind of a pain sometimes, especially when you're picky. So that is this one finished. Let me know down below what you think. Have you tried these before, and have you found a better method for keeping them together? Because I like mine to go together and stay that way. Like I want to be able to put stuff in there, move it around, and if it gets knocked over, I mean I have kids, I have dogs, I want it to have a very good chance of staying together. So if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so very much for spending part of your day with me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.